All right, hey everybody, welcome back to Mead Monday on the Mead Masters Guild. I'm here with my good friend and Mead Maiden again, Courtney.
Hey everyone.
And today we're drinking with the Yeehaa Cowboy Sangria. Stay tuned. All right, this week we are drinking Yeehaa, which is Cowboy Sangria mead from Spirit Hills, which is out of Millerville, Alberta. Now, I've done a little tasting of this mead when I first picked it up at one of their farmers markets. They do like to go around farmers markets around the Alberta region and sell directly to their customers. The sangria in this is, I say, definitely another mead that's pretty new to flavor that I'm not quite used to, again, with like melomels and metheglins and traditional. But I'm really curious to see how this goes here with some of the pairings we've had today. All right. Not a big table today.
Yay, you thought ahead. Didn't want to give himself the Heimlich with the table.
Oh, no Heimlichs.
I said Heimlich, not Heimlich.
What? Alright. So, as well as Spirit Hills, this is a very deep red. I know a lot of their meads, they like to kind of tend to, their mead style go to more towards wine and like wine stylings. The sangria though is...
The color kind of reminds me of raspberry juice.
Absolutely, it is absolutely thick. We got a light behind the camera.
And we can see like this.
I can barely see it.
Yeah, this has legs for days as well. Like it just hangs off the glass.
She got legs.
She do.
She do. But no, so I'm guessing the sugar content will definitely be higher.
Oh my god, smell it first.
I'm getting definitely those rosy red notes of like red wine, but with the honey kind of underneath of it.
I'm getting like... I'm getting berry for sure of some kind.
Yeah, what is it? I think they said they make it with like black currant, Saskatoon's, apples, and cinnamon.
That is really good.
It is. It almost tastes juicy.
Yeah, it almost, well, it smells juicy too, right?
Yeah,
it's hard to explain.
It reminds me a lot of a red wine, kind of like a off dry, but not like sandpaper dry, but like for some reason the berry taste there just almost tastes like you're tasting it like it's a like juicy juice wine.
Well,
I don't know how to describe it.
For me, it kind of reminds me when you're biting into a raspberry that's like juicy, but it's still got a bit of tartness to it.
Absolutely, that actually hits it right on the head.
It's absolutely lovely though. It's really good.
If you're definitely an off-dry red wine fan, this would definitely be up your alley. Definitely not on the sweeter side. It's definitely got a little that dryness that goes through the whole tasting, and at least that I noticed.
But I like the fact that it's not, for the fact that it has quite stiff legs on it, the fact that it's not overpoweringly sweet is kind of a nice change.
It is. I find like the dryness and the tartness of like the berries in here kind of
cut the sweetness,
and go with each other.
It doesn't make the sweetness go away. It just complements it very well.
You're not licking sandpaper, but it's really good because it's got juicy sandpaper. Gonna patent that.
Good luck with that.
But also today for our tasting, Courtney has made some amazing like fruit tarts here, actually made with the mead here. And we will, for the Kitchen Witch Wednesday, which we'll leave a description below as well when the video comes available. So we shall try for the tasting.
Well, I'll try it after I get a little bit more.
Oh, that was gone quick.
I said I liked it. Get with it.
Oh shit. Sorry.
He's not sorry.
Gotta keep this because it's like crumbly.
Yeah, it is. It's tender flake. It's crumbly. Oh my god.
Oh, this tastes so good. The lemon and the blueberry.
And that little bit of butter.
A little bit of butter mixed with the mead. The mead, even the mead in this adds juiciness. But
it's really good.
Well, actually, this almost knocks the sweetness up slightly and the dryness down. It levels it out very evenly.
Well, it almost tastes like I'm drinking the mead, but in a tart. Or eating the mead.
Yeah, like because it's already made with like black currants and Saskatoon and stuff like that. It's adding the blueberries and the lemon is adding more fruit to the bouquet, and
but complementary.
But complementing and just going really well. It's almost like a fruit salad.
It's really good.
A red wine fruit salad.
Well, that is technically what a sangria usually is.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's usually a red wine, soda water, and a lot of different fruits like oranges and strawberries, and depending on what they want. But it's amazing. So we're going to try to make a cocktail that they suggest with this, and it is called the Summer. It is 2 parts of the Yeehaa plus 1 part soda water. I don't have plain soda water, so we'll just do bubbly lime. We'll keep with the citrus thing because it tends to work out well. And a splash of orange juice. Now, I don't have orange juice, so we're going to be using calamansi lime juice or limeade, and it's kind of partway between a mandarin and a lime.
Yeah, I tried the juice before and it was actually pretty good. I know it's a little bit of a change off from their suggested recipe, which is on the bottle and on their website as well, but I'm curious to try. Hard.
Right.
A little bubbly.
And
the juice.
And the juice. And it says splash and splash. And if I would have been thinking ahead, I would have grabbed a straw, but I have straws. Hold on.
You have straws.
There you are.
Thank you much. This just even looks fun.
Yeah, it looks refreshing, so I'm excited to taste it.
Oh yeah.
That is really good.
That is really good. Like it cuts the dryness out, but it's all I'm tasting is the fruit added with a little bit of the lime of the soda water which we got, and plus the juice. It's just like
this makes it actually taste far more like a traditional red wine sangria.
Absolutely. This is like you're actually just drinking a sangria, which is awesome. And again, the great thing about it being a mead is the honey is there always in the the honey is always there in the back to add a little bit of the sweetness, and there's always a touch of floral notes to it as well. But no, this again, we had a beautiful hot day out here finally in summer instead of it being raining. This is
perfect.
If you're outside having a barbecue or hanging out with your friends on a patio or even cutting a lawn, this is really good.
Do you want me to try to find that rum for you?
They do also have a recipe for rum as well, where it's
called double barreled. It's 4 ounces of the Yeehaw with a ½ ounce of amber rum.
I would definitely be willing to try that.
Oh, I think my husband's on it.
He's like, I'm looking for the rum.
He's like, I'm on my donkey.
The rum's not gone. Maybe.
Well, amber rum is a little wee bit different than spiced. So.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have amber rum?
We got the nod of yes.
Yes! Shot glass, please, my love.
But no, like, while Courtney's husband Jay is getting that, I like this. I think this is, it's not sweet where you feel like you're drowning in sugar.
Yeah.
It's just, all I'm getting the sweetness is just fruit.
Yeah, and like the orange mandarin flavors from that calamansi limeade, weirdly enough. It just complements this so well. So if you get a chance to get your hands on calamansi limeade, which I found at T&T Supermarket, it's like an Asian supermarket.
Thank you, sir.
Ooh, you're gonna have to drink about half of that, Brian. We don't need a ½ ounce.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, we're splitting now.
Might as well, we'll split it. That way we can.
And how many parts? Ooh. 4 ounces. We might not have enough for the horn this week.
Well, here, why don't... Yeah, the horn might be I neglected this. Or we can just, conglomerate it into one.
Well, we'll just keep that one off to the side and do something
We
else.
shall see.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough for a horn. This is 4, and I am pretty much using the last of the bottle. We have a little smidgy for the horn.
Smidgy for the horn. All right.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Smidgy for the horn.
Smidgy for the horn.
All right, let the lady try the what do they call
Double
it? Double
barrel.
barrel. Again, it is on the back of the bottle and it is on their website as well. And it is nice to see that a lot of wineries and mixologists are using mead in drinks. Now it's opened up an entire world of new possibilities for mixed drinks, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right.
How is it?
It literally makes it taste like straight up red wine.
Really?
It's messed up. I don't know how. What is this sorcery?
Let me try. Are we under the spell? You're
What?
right. It almost tastes like straight red wine. It's like
Demon Bacon?
the rum, it like almost cuts the sweetness and the tartness of the berries out, and it's just
It almost adds an oakiness to it, which
Oh,
is odd.
which I get from the rum,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like the way it just changes is just nuts.
Yeah,
it
it
is
literally tastes like a red wine aged in an oak barrel.
absolutely like the oak notes of the rum, and again this isn't just your average rum which you just kind of buy from any liquor store. This is a rum you guys got from the Caribbean, was it not? From Cuba?
Oh, no, that was a different one. I'm not too sure where this one's from, but it is a straight up amber rum. It is not a spiced rum.
Yeah.
Oh, he's checking the bottle. This is great.
Which one is it?
The suspense is
Cruzan.
killing me.
Kazan?
Cruzan.
Where's Kristen?
I'm not sure. I'm assuming somewhere in the Caribbean.
Google machine.
Kazan.
Google
But no,
machine.
while Courtney consults the Google machine, it's kind of nuts. Like it went from
Oh,
dry and very juicy to
it's Cruzan rum is a rum producer in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands.
I don't know, the U.S. Virgin Islands, but it went from dry, off dry to juicy to no dry and just
Juicy.
of fruit, and then to like red wine
In an oak barrel.
In an oak barrel. It's kind of weird how all those transitions just happen.
I kind of want to see how that pairs.
Go for it. We got tarts.
Excuses to eat dessert. What?
Oh, that's so good.
These are really crumbly, but they're so tasty.
Mm. How does it taste with that one?
It's actually super nice compliment.
Oh yeah?
Super nice. It doesn't change the flavor profile past, what it's already changed to,
Mm-hmm.
but it's super complimentary. It's really tasty.
Nice. But no, so yeah, definitely for this one, if you're more of a off-dry red wine drinker, I think this is for you. But I'd like how the fact they left these recipes on there
Mm-hmm.
to kind of change it up to make it fun, exciting, and kind of introduce people to, yes, you can use this mead in other ways and mixes, either as the basis or a complement of other drinks, which is great.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to be more, I don't know, it's going to really appeal to a wider variety of people because you can have these changes to it.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's not just a dry or like a drier red type of mead or like a wine as well. A lot of mixologists now are really taking every kind of mead out there and using it as a base of drinks, or using it as a complement to mixing
Mm-hmm.
drinks as well. I think this was really great. I know this is the first time that I've kind of dove into the mixing of
The
different-
cocktails, yeah.
Exactly, the cocktails of using mead. But I like it. Yeah, no, definitely really fun too. And I mean, the fact that it's called sangria and the fact it does this
It's
is
called Yeehaw.
it's called Yeehaw. Cowboy sangria. But no, good compliments to Spirit Hills for this. I really like
Really
with
good
this.
one.
Again, great summer drink, whether you're drinking it like at a picnic, just straight of that, or if you're on a patio on a hot day or at the beach like this, or if you would like to be fancy and mixed with some fancy rum.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely can't go wrong with either way. So definitely kudos to Spirit Hills. But we'll leave that there for this week. We'll leave a link in the description as well for me Kitchen Witch Wednesdays for when Courtney made these tarts using the Cowboy Sangria. We'll also leave a link as well to Spirit Hills so you can check out their mixes as well and maybe come up with your own. But also leave a comment leave a comment below. Would you ever use mead to complement a drink, or like what would you? I know we didn't unfortunately have enough this week for the horn.
Sorry.
But maybe next time. But again, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.